Yeah, what a way to get started, huh, Tom?
Well, what's good about it is the fact that we're sitting here and we're looking at a market that's just melting a little bit. Crude oil above that 95.55 is bearish. It's pushing higher. If it goes above 99.35, it's got another leg up. So USO is 123. Its lifetime high is 125. It's going to be interesting. I think, I think I'm just going to throw this out there. Okay. Uh, I just think there's a lot of money to make if you're paying attention. Anyway, there's a high degree of risk involved in trading, and as Chuck says, past performance is not indicative of future results unless you're following Tom.
Well, that's one way to look at it. So we know Tom's opinion of his own track record, which, by the way, is very impressive. We'll talk about that as we go through. But there is risk in trading, and you
Of
do
course, there
have to
is.
consider that risk all the time. So, Tom, you mentioned it. The market just made a new low, 64.34, and yeah, things are definitely moving along. I'm kind of looking back through and seeing how the performance of this market is going. It is it, it's eye-opening, but at the same time, I think you've been giving warnings about this for a little while now.
Yeah, the day prior to going to war, I told people, folks, let's get some pocket puts. And I don't like what I'm seeing. I think it's going to happen that weekend. So we've been on the front end of it. But Chuck, if you follow me for many years and you go back to the crisis of '07, with that video when I was getting real bearish then, uh, you remember all that. I've been pretty head 22 when everybody was losing their butt. I got people short in 22 when people were down 20, 25%, way early, fifth day of the trading year. Uh, I still don't believe this is the same as '07. I don't think this is the same as 2022. My stuff tells me that that the sun will come out this year. I just hadn't seen it yet, and a lot of storms in the way. But I do think we're getting to the end of the journey, and probably the best thing that's going to happen when I stick my hand in the cookie jar with the pocket put and I lose money. That'll be the first sign that we're finally getting close. But I've done a lot of, Chuck, I've done a lot of thinking about things to look for. Uh, One thing I'm looking for is an announcement that we have the Strait of Hormuz. I think I won't have to wait. Have my stocks picked out. I'll be ready to go. The rally's going to be huge when that announcement comes. And as oil falls, I'll be short crude futures at that time. And I'll probably have some spreads on USO. I have the whole thing. Um, but I think April is going to be so valuable to be part of the DTI bunch. The reason I invited everybody here is not a member. This is a highly paid service that people buy. We were only going to do it through December, but I think 98% of the people convinced me to do another quarter of it. January, February, March. Price went up. They did it. And almost 100% of people committed to doing it. I'm not going to do this. I'll consider it after the summer. Whether I do it the last quarter of the year, I'm not sure if I will or not. I think people see how special it is. We're running close to 90% success with our live trading. Uh, and that's what it is, live trading on RB4, which gave us a chance to polish it and make people get a good understanding of it. I think people are just thrilled to death being part of this. Uh, if they like making money and being educated, we've done such some great things as far as what we've taught in here. And, we're narrowing in on the last few days of it. I think after today, we got one more day, the final count on Tuesday. The final count on Tuesday. And I'll probably invite anybody that's doing my Wednesday live trading and in there to come join us on Tuesday as a bonus. I'm thinking about doing that. I'll make a decision. But Uh, Live
And
trading's always been a separator because we can take what most people talk about, and what we do is show people how to make money. And if you listen, you gotta listen. That's one requirement. You gotta listen, and we lay it out. We got the tools. Nobody has the tools we got. Okay, and Buck just said something very nice in there. Uh, Rob just asked me, "Am I buying pocket puts over the weekend?" You bet your sweet bippy I am. Absolutely, and I'm gonna do it in this session, Rob. So let's review yesterday's trading, Chuck. I'm sorry to interrupt. I was so excited about what's going on. Take it away.
all right, so pocket put spreads, another two winners. Collecting these from today. These were trades that you put on yesterday, Tom. All services trade review. We've got QQQ April 30th and May 1st. The May 1st, 520 to 515 debit put spread entered at 51 cents, out at 70 cents. That's a 37% average return. On $1,000 risk, that means $370. That's what 37% means. Also, the April 30th, 515 to 510 debit put spread entered at 51 cents, out at 60 cents. It's a little bit smaller. You got an 11-cent move there, but that's 18% return on the risk. $1,000 risk turns into
If you put
$180
up
profit.
2,000, Chuck, how much money would they have in their account based on those two trades?
If we go 2,000, well, we're going to double
Oh,
that.
no,
So
do 1,000 per. What's the total amount?
1,000 per. All right. So that's 370. 1,000 risk turns into 370 profit, right? So that's the first one. And then the second one, 1,000 risk turns into 180 in profit. So add those two together. You're asking me to do some quick math here. All right, that's going to be 550, I believe. Am I doing my math right
Chuck,
there?
right? 550?
Sounds about right. Yeah, Jimmy did the same calculation. So if Jimmy and I are on the same page, I think we're good. David confirming. So yeah, 550. We're going with 550.
That's a pretty good thing, don't you think?
Well, when you consider these were
That's
trades
only
that
a
you put on
thousand. I got
yes,
people in here doing 10,000 on
yeah,
these things,
and
even
listen,
higher.
Tom, 550 sounds pretty good. 550 in the past 24 hours sounds even better.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what that return would be annualized, but it's off the charts.
It's a pretty good one. By the way, Tom, we do have our YouTube group in here. So say hello to everybody on YouTube. And if you guys want to go to dtitrader.com/YouTube, like and subscribe, say hello in the chat. We'll be happy to talk to you. But Tom, we've got a bonus QQQ put that you also put on yesterday. And looking at this is the May 1st, 435 put in the QQQ, entered at 103, out at 125. That's a 21% return. So that's 210 on top of the 550. And if I'm doing my math right here, that would be 760, right? So
Yeah. And it says
it's
two
even better.
thirds of it's booked. If they're still holding, they picked up another 10 cents.
Yeah, that QQQ, it just keeps moving down. 564.10 is the low. I'm sorry. I got to adjust that. 564.04. And hang on, 564.03. It just keeps getting better, Tom.
Pretty exciting.
All right. So this is your part. Trade live with TBUZ in April. Why don't you tell us what you got going on here?
Well, rather than make you have to go cold turkey, a lot of guys, oh, they were crying. Tom, do this live trading. I said, I'm not going to do it. I told you at January, I didn't want to do January, February, March, but at 90% success rate, I decided, all right, over the next 5 weeks, every Wednesday at 10, I offered something special, just an unbelievable gift price wise, because I thought it was 4 weeks instead of three. And if you want to join, you don't want to miss it. And, you know, we got it laid out lesson wise how to use premium for day trading, swing trading. For example, I have a stock that has an option expiring Monday, right? And I can show you how to pick up an extra $300 on that one trade if if it was going Friday to Monday, but we'll be going Wednesday to Friday. So I got several stocks that will qualify, and I'm going to show you the setup and the formula I use. It works like a charm. And who's interested in learning how to do that? Oh, would you put a trade on it in the morning that way, and you get out of it Thursday or Friday, not a day trade, just capture some premium on that trend I show you that's been identified. This ought to be worth a fortune to people. Anyway, next slide.
Yeah, Tom,
Now
here
this
we
is
have the
something.
yeah.
This is something that advanced traders do. It's called pyramiding a winner. Like today's a pyramid day. And what I mean by that is this morning we had a sell signal, and the sell signal got better, better, and better. Then when Genesis broke and went negative, we'll show you this when we go to the live market. Uh, I doubled my position. I wasn't thinking about taking profit. I was thinking about reaching out there and making some people hurt. So it's quite a way to do things. I'll show you what tips me off to do it. And meeting at 10 o'clock in the morning, you'll have that opportunity. You'll every Wednesday have a pyramid going for you. That's April the 8th. Now here's one everybody always has a problem with. I'll show you from the get-go how to avoid losses. Anybody want to know how to avoid or losses with options? Tell me you do. How much is that worth to you? Go look at all the losses you've had this year, and I'm going to teach you how to avoid it. That's too good to be true, but I will show you what works. Now, this is one that I believe in. Two horses racing down the racetrack. How about having both of them? I'll show you how to pick them and how to line it up. And then we'll wrap up the month, reviewing all the lessons, and go out with a bang into May. Pretty good stuff. All right, this is the missed price, $2.99 the entire month of April. That's if you think of it this way, 5 master classes, 5 live trading, plus a whole lot more. So here's what we're going to do. The time right now is 1:45. Let me answer any questions, get people to sign up. And if you sign up today, right now, or you signed up prior to the day, you'll be given an invitation to come to our last live trade on Tuesday. And I've got a couple trades I'll be issuing today. So we'll do that at 2. Sound like a plan? Anybody got any questions?
Well, Tom, all I got to say, 299 for 5 weeks. That's less than $100 a week. That's a heck of a deal. I know you intended to have it less than 100, but you went even lower, of course, because April, very long month. We start out.
I guess somebody snuck an extra Wednesday in on me.
They did. Well, you start April 1st on a Wednesday. You're gonna get the four definitively, right? And then you get that fifth one coming in at the end of the month. So, if we just look at these dates here, if we go back a little bit, April 1st, you know you're in for a lot of them when the first one is on a Wednesday, right? So we'll go there. That first Wednesday session being the first of the month, the 8th, the 15th, the 22nd, and the 29th. So yeah, we've got a few rolling out and priced at 299 dtitrader.com/April live. And this is going to be let's see. So this is what we're setting up in April. We got a fun April ahead of us. Now the one thing, Tom, is that first session is going to be kind of important because that weekend you go into Good Friday, you get that extra long weekend. So, I know you enjoy those pocket puts, and I know that there's a little bit more danger when you have more time off. So, opportunities there, yes, but also things you need to know heading into that
Let
long
me just
weekend.
point out something. There's a prime reason that I meet at 11 o'clock in the morning. What do you think the prime reason I meet at 11 in the morning for this, the training trade? What do you think the prime reason is?
I mean, I know the answer. Let's see if the
Let's see if
chat
they
room
know.
does.
Because I probably do 80% of my trading during that time frame, my setups and all that. And that's why this is pretty valuable for me, time wise, to be with you. It'd be valuable for you. And it goes right into Genesis to take advantage of it. So hopefully everybody values it and shows up. That's my goal. So any questions?
And Tom, I would say this for those of you that might be unfamiliar with the term Genesis for our new people in the room, this is the time period that begins right at the European cash close. So you have a shift in dynamic of who has control of the market, which is what makes that Genesis bar so very powerful.
Yeah, because that's a time when you can look at the US markets and see exactly how we're playing things. So words from the US take a bigger chunk of top of mind stuff.
Yeah, and as
Pretty good
Dave
stuff.
points out, Europe on daylight time starting next week. So that is going to be a key important time. We'll see it develop throughout the week and take full advantage of it if we can.
Any questions about this? Tell me if you got questions. Let's give it about 5 minutes. What time is it? 1:50. We got to give it 10 minutes. Given 10 minutes, we'll come back and do a few trades.
All right, sounds great. So guys, buckle up. Go and grab your second round of coffee if you're going that direction and come back in here. Yes, we'll get those slides posted for you and we'll
And I
come
need
back
slides
with a
there, Chuck.
yeah, we'll come back with a little look at the live market and see what trades you got, Tom.
I got two trades when you come back. Hey, Chuck,
Yeah, Tom.
uh, look at the weekly newsletter and see what the special opportunity was this week.
All right. And for those of you wondering how to get to the weekly newsletter, you just go to one click, get to that trading thing. We're going to go ahead and you just search for weekly. That generally gets the job done. I've got a whole bunch of weekly stuff, but the TBUZ weekly newsletter comes out at the top of my list. March 23rd, this was released Monday. And if we come in and take a look at this, we got a whole bunch of charts in here from MTI by DTI. If you're not familiar with that, you need to familiarize yourself with it. And scrolling down through the charts, we have the SPY, QQQ, USO, GLD,
Hey,
TLT.
hey, Chuck, if you were trying to share your screen, it's not sharing. At
No,
least I,
no, I'm just talking people through what they're going to see. So weekly Magic 5 stocks, but the special opportunity. Let me go ahead and read this off to everybody. Special opportunity of the week is Dust. Inverse Gold Miners ETF. If silver futures and gold futures break the low of the day, then we should be able to buy this inverse vehicle, Dust. So that was a special opportunity. And let's see, looking back, white paper booklets on the Seven Sisters, reference bars, and pivots also included in that. But Dust, how's Dust doing?
Well, it was when I made it, that was a ticker I started trading. And if you look, I think dust is high for the week was about 67, 68, if I remember correctly. That's a heck of a special opportunity. Anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there.
Yeah,
where's
so
the QQQ trade now?
Right now, the QQ is 563.70.
Part of the weekly trade letter, and you should be able to see the letter now. Part of the trade letter is five opportunities. And today or this week, Tom did a little bit different. He gave you long and short numbers on QQQ. And what did you say the QQQ was, Tom?
I said the QQQ right now is 563.65.
We even blew past support. We had 584 trigger from Tom and support down at 573. I'd say that trade worked like a charm. And then some. What about SQQQ, Tom? You said trigger at 80.55. Where is SQQQ now?
87. Oh,
87.
Carol likes that.
I know she does. Weekly trade letter. You know, this is only $9.99 for the year.
I'm almost embarrassed to say that, but yeah, 9.99. We got to revisit that, I think. That's too cheap. Anyway.
Well, our timer is up.
Yeah, the numbers, Gracie, I do this. Go into YouTube this weekend. There's a whole bunch of videos on that. And then ask the questions after this weekend. You get all the information there on YouTube for free, okay? Read the white papers, you'll get your answers. Timer up. Let's go to a live market.
Okay. Let's just type in that YouTube link, make it easier to get to. That's dtitrader.com/YouTube. And you can find on-demand recordings on the videos tab, and you can find replays of everything Tom has done live, including this afternoon, on the live tab. All right, Tom, the screen should be switching over soon. The roadmap.
Okay. All right. So clearly the E-mini down here at record lows, and the crude oil is up near record highs. Like I said, 99.35. But anyway, I got two trades. I want to go to May 7th on one, and here's what I want to do. I want to buy. Jonathan, I'm gonna do a little different. I'm gonna pay 75 cents for a May 7th put.
Is this on the QQQ?
Yep,
You got May 8th as an expiration date,
that's fine.
and you want to pay 75 cents, you said?
Yeah, and here's the way I want to do it. Whatever money you're going to put in this thing, I want you to buy it here. If you're still profitable at 330, buy the other half of your position. Everybody got that? And Jonathan, you can call it out for me where I can watch it. I'll do it too. I need to do this in my IRA, so call out the trade, please.
Ticker symbol's QQQ. It is buying a put. But the expiration is May the 8th. Buying the 375 put. That's 75 cents right now. And if at 3:30 Eastern, making money, add to it. Add the second half. That'll give you a big board if you need the information there on the big board. QQQ expiration is May the 8th.
What's the strike, Jonathan?
375 strike put. It's at 76 cents, 77 cents, somewhere between 75 and 77, depending on fluctuations.
I got 65 at 68 for the 365 put. You're at 75. There it is. I got it now.
Yeah. 375 strike put for May the 8th. I've got it priced at 76-cent bid, 77-cent asking price. At position for now, if at 330, that option is above where you got in, add the second half. That was trade number one. All the information, W, is right there on your screen. I'll repeat it again. It's a QQQ put. Expiration is May 8th. You're buying to open a 375 put around 75 to 77 cents. Might have to pay up to 78 now if you're just getting to it. Half position only for now, and if making money at 330, add the second half.
Took me that long to get the order in. I couldn't figure it out. I was going to Tasty Trade and I couldn't figure it out. All right, the second trade, we're going to do it the same way. We're going to buy a pocket put out to, let's go out to May 1st on the pocket put and find us one. We'll buy half now, half at 330 if we're making money.
All right, as we go search for that one, May 1st. About 35 days out, looks like. Looking for a 5 wide for 50 cents.
Okay.
500, 495.
500, 495. I'm doing half now. If I'm up by 330, I'll do the other half. Now, if it keeps falling, I'm up 10 or 15 cents, I'll just drop the strike down and do the full boat at a different strike. Okay. Everybody know what I'm talking about? Explain, Jonathan, what I put this order in. Which one is it? It's the 5 what? Which one?
QQQ's assemble expirations May 1st. Buy the 500 put. Sell the 495 put for around 50 cents. 51 cents maybe.
Buy the 500. Buy vertical. I got 51 cents, Jonathan. Maybe I get it 50. Who knows? Okay. I got it. Paid 52 is what I paid. Okay. All right. So I add to that position unless I'm above 60 cents. If I'm above 60 or 59 cents or whatever, 59 to 65 at 330, I'll sell that one out. And if you can't day trade, you can't do that. You got to wait. But if you can day trade, I'll sell that out and drop it down to find me another 50 cents for that day. We'll be tracking it here. And Jonathan, for the members of live trading, he'll update you if we add to it or whatever. So those are the two trades I'm doing, and that's on the QQQ. Now I'm going to do two more trades today. I'm going to do a one ticker trade. One ticker. Jonathan, I'll get with you and tell you what I'm going to do. A little different twist there. I'm going to do one. And I'm going to do the weekend side hustle, which we'll do that one. So I got two more trades to finish out my day. And I want to answer anybody's questions because I'm about to say, what a day. I haven't said what a day yet, but I'm about to say it. If you're in live trading, haven't you, I'm talking about members of live trading, have you enjoyed us doing this? Polly, just buy half what you normally will. That'll work. If you took all these live trades at 90% accuracy, you'll be dying when I come back if I do it again at the end of the year in October. Dying to get in. I'm not sure I will. A lot of work, isn't it, Jonathan?
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
See, I think everybody, I deliver up this QQQ. They say, oh, that's easy. It does it off the top of my head. No, I check everything out, and my tactic always, I manipulate my tactic whatever time I trade to meet the situation I'm looking at on the roadmap. Now let's talk about one more thing before we go. I think the market could care less about words. They're more interested in action. And my guess is any announcements, anything like that, other than the following, okay? Other than the following, which is we take the Strait of Hormuz, you're not going to see a back down on crude oil. That's my thoughts. Might be wrong, but that's what I think. John, won't we go back to the slides, give them one last shot?
Yeah. Next 5 Wednesday mornings, 10 a.m. Eastern time.
We'll be live Wednesday morning, right?
That's right, 10 a.m. By the way, that trade from yesterday, you paid $1 for a different QQQ put. It's, we booked 2/3 this morning. It's up to about $1.50 now, or close to it.
Yeah, take profit on that by the close.
Okay.
See, I gotta do this stuff around 3:30, folks, because it's Friday afternoon and we've had a great run on all this, and I want to book it because I can get back in next week. And I think that with me doing it this way, we're doing great. Is Jim, I tried to call you, you didn't answer. Did I call the right number? Put the number you want me to call. I want to talk to you. Need to talk to you today. Okay, I'm gonna write it down. Give me about 15 or 20 minutes after I quit, and I'll give you a ring. All right. Again, if you buy this today or bought it before, you'll be invited to our last live trading event, LT, on Tuesday as a bonus. Jonathan, the first trade will be tracked. Both these trades will be tracked as members of live trading. They won't be tracked if you're not a member of live trading.
Yeah, the first one, the long puts live trading. I went ahead and sent the pocket put spread to everybody, Tom. Just so you know, everybody needs to
Okay.
be that. Pocket put spreads brought back the all services trades. Tom used to do a good bit.
Now, somebody was asking about the gold program. Carol's always telling people when she meets you, she wears people out. You already be in the gold program. The gold program, the gold program has been modified, but here's what I'm willing to do if anybody wants to go. You got to put your name and email in here if you want to go. It's the end of the month. I'm feeling very generous because it's been a great day. But if you buy the gold program today, and you put your name, email, and phone number in here, I'll do a couple things. Okay. First, I'll give you a 25% discount off the price, which is 10,000 to be 7,500. Okay, includes all the services. But I will also let you, okay, choose something else that I do as a bonus. Okay, and you'll have a year to figure that one out. Okay.
All right, I think Adam is listening in, Tom, but I'm going to just relay that information to everybody in the room and also to Adam, if you wouldn't mind repeating it.
Yeah, I said I'll give a 25% if they post their email and name in here. And yeah, Wendy, I'll let you upgrade if you do it today. Call Kelly. But put your name and email. Wendy. Okay. Okay, good. But if you do anything like that, that's only good today.
Now, you did say 25% discount. Did I hear you correctly?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just make
Other
sure.
words, other words, Kelly will have to view it. Okay. But I'll do that today. Okay. Anybody wants it, they can take advantage of it. Put the name and email. I guess nobody wants it. I don't see anybody other than Wendy. Okay. So all right. I'm gonna wrap it up. I think I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. So I think we'll call it quits.
Okay, Tom. And Wendy, I'll ask Kelly to reach out to you. I think Tom already said that, but just be sure.
Okay.
Okay, she did. Perfect. Good deal.
Jonathan, I'll give you a call. A couple things we got to talk about when I get a second. Okay.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay. You better get in live trading right now if you want that bonus.
Hey, Tony, I see your email there. I'll get it over to Kelly. She'll give you a call today. Thanks for posting. Yeah, Tom's going to be calling me here shortly. He's got a one ticker payouts trade that's going to be going out, and he's got probably the weekend side hustle trade, Hector. So make sure you check those channels for the respective trades if you're in those programs. Susan says live is worth its weight in gold. Thanks, Susan. And just a good segue to remind everybody, next 5 Wednesdays, mornings, 10 a.m. Eastern time, trading the markets live with Tom Busby. $2.99 today. Go to go to dtitrader.com/April live. dtitrader.com/April live. Let me repost that link into the chat, make it easier for you. I'll repost the slides in a minute.
And one thing, guys, if you're still considering, save that link. Go back and watch the YouTube presentations just from yesterday or Wednesday and Thursday. The live presentations that were on Train and Trade. You can get them from the YouTube channel. If that doesn't make your mind up, I don't know what will. But we look forward to being with you throughout the month of April. dtitrader.com/April live.